Hey guys, and welcome back to wherever the fuck. That's a great opener. Welcome back to YouTube Gray Live. Without further ado, because I bullshit enough, we're gonna get into it. This one's called The Man in the Suit. Only thing I know about this is that it's analog horror, like I said. This aesthetic mainly fascinates me, so I wanted to return to it. And then it's based around Godzilla, I think, as well. Yeah, an infamous canceled series and alternate verse made by Unknowingly, which it's a series by a channel called Unknowingly. It's not like a channel like the other one was, like Patariku. So we're gonna be looking at this, I guess, series of 12 videos. It says like it's only like a year old, so this is relatively fresh. And I don't think this one's still running. The last one was posted 8 months ago, so I think this is wrapped up and done as far as I know. Without further ado, let's get into it. The Man in the Suit. Man, I already don't like it. Why did they do this? The sounds are creepy as fuck, dude. Why did I turn off all the lights? If I'm creeped out at the normal shit, it only gets worse from here. It only gets worse, dude. I'm too hyper for this today. The person in the Gojira suit was unknown at the time, but the story the actor has with Gojira is odd. This is a photo of him in the suit. My voice is already cracking too. That's no good, dude. Here's another picture. You got the acting job of being and wearing the Gojira suit. I don't like that. It flickered for something, and the actor fell in love with it. He would wear the suit most of the time to the point where you never saw his actual face. A Toho producer? Even when we take breaks, he would just wear the suit. The suit would sometimes heat up, but he didn't care. Actor on set. It was like if he was addicted to the suit, like if it was calling his name, a Toho producer. It has gotten to the point where he brings the suit home, even though we tell him not to. Co-director. Dude, what's he doing in that suit, though? He wouldn't really speak a lot, but he basically say his name is Goji, basically his nickname we gave to the suit. Actor on set. Okay. The last time he was seen on set, he was acting in the suit until he just stopped. This is a photo that was taken. A lot of photos. What is that? Several minutes later, he would start to walk and stop yet again. His breathing was muffled, yet he was also breathing oddly. The director thought this was a joke, poking at him to get back in place, but he wouldn't budge. I'm already tingling. No! I'm already tingling! After 2 odd minutes of oddly breathing, he would tell people to check on him and make sure he takes off the suit. This was the photo someone took before the person on the right saw what was inside. The man opened the costume to see what he was growing into the suit. That he was growing into the suit. His flesh would slowly rip away as he tried to open the pocket where the actors would enter the suit. The suit was now his skin. Somehow his body deformed to the point he was filling the inside of the suit. I'm tingling. My legs are tingling, dude. I hate this. This is what they expected, okay? This is what they found. Oh no. Oh no. They cut the audio, bruh! No. Okay. And they got me just a little bit. They got me just a little bit. Not one, but two of the most terrifying creatures ever loosed on man. Each a raising, unkillable horror, if I could speak, both on a rampage to stun your every sense. Gigantus the fire monster. Are we just watching Godzilla now? Born to destroy each other. I'm fine with that. But first they'll destroy the world. This just literally is just Godzilla right now. I've seen Godzilla. When do we get to the good shit? Well, actually, I don't want to get to the good shit. Never mind. The breaks are always nice. Oh no, we're getting to- Why did I say anything? The man in the Gojira suit still came along for the next movie. They stopped and told anyone about the suit ban. Toho would have been sued and ridiculed for keeping such a discussion creation. So they decided to keep him out of the public eyes so they could bank off the success of Gojira. Toho wanted to find out the ultimate cause for all this. Dude, my heart feels weak right now. The man in the suit has been examined by private doctors. The doctors weren't really sure about the cause, saying it might be a pill, but they weren't certain. What they were certain about was the outcome whenever he took or had made his skin and flesh inflate in the inner suit, melting and fusing together. Somehow the outside of the suit was now his skin. His bones were rearranged inside to match with the height of the suit. You can somehow feel the outer layer of the suit as if it was his own skin. It turned out he could see out of the eye sockets of the suit, but his eyes were bloodshot. Dude, uh-oh. The tingle is like running up my body now on my left side. I don't like that. I don't like it. Whenever they phase anything out, I immediately just start tingling. His eyes were bloodshot. Oh. I don't... The effects are... Oh, God. They know what they do, dude. It's so effective. The way they do shit is so effective. I swear. It's ridiculous. The name for the actor who plays Angarius is redacted, with all the faces redacted as well. People on the set noticed how he was outed out by the man in the suit. No one cared to tell him what happened and what he has become. The man in the Gojira suit was very cooperative. Even after losing his vocal cords, he could still make noises like one of an animal. Everything would go great until the last scene they had to do where they would both fight. This hasn't been as bad as... I don't want to say anything. I'm gonna jinx the fuck out of it. I have a tendency to do that. Fuck it. I'll say it. It hasn't been as bad yet as the smile tapes. The smile tapes kind of popped off immediately. But I don't like the flickering shit. That's how they get you. That's creepy, the flickering shit. Because you're expecting something at that point. The man in the Gorgeous suit would chomp on the actor's head, making him bleed profusely. This was never part of the script. The actor would yell painfully for help as the teeth clamped onto his head. Seconds later, the actor would stop moving. My voice is getting warbly. The man in the suit would protect the unconscious actor as he roared at anyone who came close to the unconscious actor. I feel like I'm getting scared in advance. This shouldn't be happening. The actor would awaken, shaking violently as he struggles to get up from the ground. The crew on the set helped him, fearing the worst. They tried to take off the suit. It wouldn't budge. A picture was somehow taken with the man in the suit roaring and protecting the unconscious actor. I'm losing ability to speak words. I can't speak English comprehension. No. Show me the picture, or just flash it at me and scare me, why don't you? This is the picture. Oh, here we go. It's a bit on, I got tingles, but I don't know. I don't like the flickering! I don't like the growling! This is what they expected? Oh no, they're gonna do this shit again! Again? Really? Oh, there we go. They flashed something at me. I'm ready for it. You can't do me dirty. You did it last time. You can't get me twice. Even if you do slow down the music. You can keep slowing down the music as slow as you want, dude. I don't know how slow you can get that shit going, though. It only goes so slow. My heart is not feeling it, dude. I just said I was ready now. Okay. Well, oh, wait. They're setting me up for something. I know it. Oh. For real? For real? I was so ready for something, and they for real did that on purpose because I was expecting something. Okay. It's catastrophic. The titanic, terrifying battle between the mightiest monsters of all time. I think they're doing this because it's a public domain now. I think Godzilla is public domain. King Kong versus Godzilla. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. 3 videos in, we're not getting to like, we're not really getting to like the smile tapes level shit yet. I don't know if they'll get there though. Honestly, King Kong vs. Godzilla, all new. I don't know if I've seen King Kong vs. Godzilla. I've seen a lot of the early stuff, though. The newer Godzilla stuff, I haven't really seen. With the man in the suit being the only Godzilla suit at the time, they used him for the next film. With King Kong being an American film, the man in the suit wasn't having it. This is where I come in. I will be hiding my eyes and my name for me and my family's safety. Okay. I was put into the job of being the cameraman. They told me what happened before and told me to stay quiet about it or I would be arrested. What would you be arrested for? But the truth needs to come out somehow. The man in the suit wasn't happy making a movie with the Americans. Toho producers forced him to look more appealing to a younger audience. He wasn't happy with how this all played out. He had a very bad dislike towards the actor in the King Kong suit. Don't ask me. Shoshi Hirose? He either thought Shohoshi Hirose was a traitor for portraying an American monster or saw something in him. We knew that he wasn't a big fan of the Americans. He would roar at them and try to attack them. We treated him like a lion at the zoo. We had to film one more scene. I was instructed to not stop filming. The script was for after destroying the big building, he would act oh god, my English went out for a second. He would act to use his atomic ray breath on him. My EXE would just crashed. Like a bad version of Windows 7. It did not go as planned. The man in the suit would push Shohoshi Hirose off a cliff and I had to record it all. There was a struggle in the water, splashing as one of them frantically tried to get out of the other's grasp. Only one of them rose from the water. They like to use sound effects as an effect in like the actually like analog part of analog horror. I was sick to my stomach, not wanting to know what he had done to Shohoshi Hirose, and I got my other camera and ran. I tried to leave the long corridors of the Toho studio, wanting to take a quick breath of fresh air, but I heard screams. God, stop going so fast! I read slow. Screams from the room I had left. The power went out. Hey, that's always good. See, they're gonna try and get. So we got like. I used the flash of my camera to try to look around, frantically trying to find an exit. I heard someone's footsteps walking towards me. I thought it was... God, stop! It's actually going faster than a reasonable person could read. I heard someone's footsteps walking towards me. I thought it was an employee. I took a photo wanting to find an exit quick. Oh, now they're going to show us the photos, so I know that for sure. It wasn't an employee. Oh, okay. They're doing so much analog right now. It was the man in the suit. Ooh, I got chills, but it didn't get me. I was startled by the first encounter of the man in the suit. It made me more curious than ever. It might harm me of doing this, but I need answers. So I've gone to one of my friends who is smart with this stuff. I won't name her, so I'll call her Elisa. I called her, but she was in the middle of teaching her class. It goes way too fast. I'm reading about at a reasonable pace. It just flashes too fast. I called her, but she was in the middle of teaching her class, but she would still call me because of how curious she was. She never seen anything like this. I recorded a section of the call.
How do I explain this? Imagine a cream-filled donut without the cream. It's mostly a flat.
Why are you saying cream-filled donut? Dude, that's actually funny.
The cream and donut are separate entities.
Why are they talking about donuts? I'm sorry, this is funny. I'm supposed to be taking this seriously, but it's actually kind of funny. Why is there a disturbance going on in the background? She said something about him mutating to the point that he looks like a beast. I questioned what he would look like when he was fully mutated. She corrected me. There's no stopping point for the mutation. She then told me to go to an artist and gave me a description that I sadly forgot now. What? I told them to make the art and they complied. My Japanese would be a bit rusty because I thought I asked for 1 drawing but got 3. What's with the, here are the drawings. Why are they knocking? That's pretty creepy, dude. I won't lie though. That one, looks like a, I don't even know what that looks like. I don't know. These, see, I don't know. The fuck is that? Oh, that's Japanese in the background. I snuck around the Toho building a day after the encounter with the man in the suit. I found a tape labeled something. Can't read Japanese, like I said. I realized this was some years after the Angarius incident. I guess that's tape 2 that we watched. Let me just show it. Okay, let's see what we get. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of, Ooh, I like that. It's actually, the audio is kind of creepy. I like it. Hey, that kind of unsettles me. Is that a, I don't even know. Kind of looks like the Great Deku Tree from Ocarina of Time, dude. Just a little bit. What the fuck is that? So what am I supposed... What the fuck is... What's with all these, like, pinging noises, dude? Am I in a subway? Is this dial-up internet? Am I back in the 90s? I'm just waiting for the da-da-da-da-da, like, from dial-up internet. What am I listening to? It's just a bunch of bullshit. I'm not sure I'm looking at or listening to, but I don't even know. I don't know what that's supposed to be. My eyes can't unsee the Great Deku Tree, dude. Fuck is that? What's homegirl saying? Okay. Hey, you do you. I don't even know, dude. This is I mean, I guess I'm just waiting for something. Dude, this is fire. This music is heat, dude. Oh, something's forming in the background. I see it now. Oh, is it a Godzilla? Oh yeah, it is. I see the teeth in the eyes. That's interesting, I guess. Kind of creepy. Hey, that's low-key. Okay, yeah, that creeps me out a little bit. Okay, now they cut the audio. I don't like it when they cut the audio, to be honest, because then they're... I guess not. There's a lot of build-up to no payoff, which kind of, I don't know, it just kind of feels unsatisfying. I was mailed a tape. I don't think someone in the Toho studio made this. Something in Japanese you don't understand. You killed my family? You Americans cheered when we lost. We lost our homes. We lost our families. You nuked us. The nuke took my wife. The nuke took my kids. Dude, this is edgier than the Smile tapes. Hiroshima was my home. Damn, dude. This is getting heavy. I left for a business trip. You took everything from me. Okay, damn. Okay, this is kind of getting places I didn't expect it to. So I decided to return peace by getting rid of the people who wronged us. Ooh, the audio cut again. But see, is it just going to cut again? Is this thing I'm saying? Or is it going to do something? See? That? See? Like, where are we going with this, dude? Oh, it shows that... Okay. I mean, see, it's always a build-up with no payoff. It's like not getting there. I recently got 2 sets of mail. They were shabby, but they came from Toho. They didn't look professional. They looked sloppy. One was how nobody at Toho mailed me the weird package, even though the mailing address was from there. Second was that I was fired. They must have thought I was telling people this. They were correct. Thankfully, I had befriended someone to be a spy and get me photos and tapes of what was happening. He came here earlier with a tape called Dorsal Extraction. We'll try and get him out of the suit. We're unsure if this is going to work. I feel like I don't even see, it's not really footage, it's like still images. That's weird. Are they sawing the suit off? He was very cooperative. We thought it would hurt him, but it did. The results are fantastic. Oh, they're just leaving me in silence again. Oh, hey, beep. Okay, beep at me. I'm surprised that this isn't the end because the spy told me after 2 minutes of this being filmed, the man in the suit would attack a man with a camera. He told me the flash from the camera hurt his eyes. The person took photos while they ran. Oh, see? Build up. These are the photos. Build up. We're getting something. Okay, that's just a foot. See, we're getting something, though. We're getting something. We're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. Maybe? Maybe we're going somewhere? Are we going somewhere? We're going nowhere. We're going... Nah, we're going nowhere. How long is this train ride gonna go for? See, it's, I mean, that's kind of creepy. Oh, they're doing the flickering shit though. After digging for it, they had finally found it. He finally got the tape I wanted. I want to know what happened to the man in the Angarius suit. We have tried our best to comply with the other person mutated in the suit, but his persistence hurts our finances. People want to see him, but he doesn't want to be seen. I was confused at first. This was all? Then he started to explain. He explained that the next movie was supposed to be the man in the Angarius suit versus the man in the suit. They had tried their best wanting to comply with Angarius, like if they were training a dog to do tricks. He snapped a photo of them trying to comply with the Angarius. See, I don't even know. This imagery isn't crazy effective for me for one reason or another. I don't know why. It really isn't doing it for me. They said they were going to use force on him, using tasers and such. Tasers? You can't use a taser on a suit, really. It wouldn't go through. But he warned me that there was a movie in the works. Were tasers even around during this time period? I don't think they were, really. Something about Gojira battling a what? A giant moth. Oh, Mothra. Okay, there's a moth. See, that's the thing. There it goes again. YouTube TV, what are you doing? Get off my screen, please. we reimagined cable. Try it free. Live 100 TV for 100 plus channels. No cable box or long-term contract required. Cancel anytime. Bruh. Hell yeah. You know, I'm kind of curious just because I wonder when tasers were made, because this is 1956. So it says the first taser was invented in 1974 by Jack Cover, a NASA researcher. The taser was introduced to law enforcement in the 1990s. And then history, Jack Cover, a NASA researcher, began to develop the taser in 1969. By 1974, he had completed the device. So that kind of pokes a hole in the ARG if they're saying it's in 1956 and they say they use a taser on them when they really didn't, because tasers didn't exist at that point. But I mean, that's just a small nitpick on my part, I guess. I've tried to get off this situation and just leave Japan, but if I tried to, I'd probably be arrested. Arrested for, I guess, breaching NDA? Is that the implication? I went too far into the rabbit hole, too far to the point I can't get out. It just keeps getting worse. Somewhere in the making of the new movie, the man in the suit somehow escaped. How do I know this? It was on the news. Title, Monstrous Movie Monster Sighting. Sightings and witnesses have seen a creature that resembles a lanky and tall Godzilla. One late night couple started to travel home as the husband took some photos. The husband was a photographer and thought taking a picture of the road would be an inspiration to his next photo piece. One of the photos captured this. See? Maybe my expectations are like in the wrong spot. I don't know. Around later that night, a boy would see a silhouette of this mysterious beast, thinking it was Godzilla. He stormed outside with a camera, trying to take a photo of it. These were the photos he was able to take. I feel uneasy, but I don't know. See, I really have no reason to feel uneasy right now. It's not really doing it for me. We have tried to interview the kid, asking him what he had seen and to draw a picture of the creature. I've seen the film with my dad. I know what Godzilla would look like, said the kid. The thing I saw outside on the street wasn't Godzilla. The beast's skin looked fake yet real, very uncanny. Oh god, I'm yawning. That's not a good thing. I shouldn't be yawning. I should be locked in, dude. I don't think it was a creature. It might be some man in the suit. I don't know how I can explain his face. It somehow kept changing. I think it's because of the lack of sleep. But I do remember one of his faces. He quickly drew a drawing of it. See, I don't know. It really just doesn't do it for me. I don't know why. Toho got wind of this fast, explaining this was a promotion for their new movie. Somehow they were able to stop any more copies of the story from printing again. I have too many questions. What was he even doing outside? How did he even escape? Were Toho able to catch him? See, didn't do anything. I don't know why they keep doing this. That's heat. Why'd I say that? Why'd I say that's heat? Man said a few words I don't understand. Oh, he's spitting. The spy I'd befriended told me what had happened during the time the man in the suit had escaped. He had told me that something went wrong. He said this has happened because of what conditions the man in the suit was in. He was lathered with some paste that had made him look different and a bit shiny. He had to wear a glossy type of contacts so they could hide his bloodshot eyes. Dude, heart rate check? For real? 81. He was forced to withstand high wind. Dude, heart rate check 81. That's not very high. Like, that's higher than normal, but for me, but not really that high. He was dragged around. Like, my normal resting heart rate's like around 60, so 80 isn't that high. He was treated like a circus animal. During production, instead of the man in the suit fighting another man in a monster suit, it would be replaced by a puppet. The man in the suit saw Mazura, the puppet moth, as a living being. He thought someone was inside the puppet because of how lifelike it acted. Toho thought this was a very smart tactic until they realized they had a problem. I hit 110 at one point, so this did get me high. on my heart rate. Someone needed to be in one of the larvae suits. One female actor thought it was a good idea because of how much security they had, so she agreed to be in one of the shots, being inside the larvae suits. It was originally her first day on the job and invited her parents to see her act. Her parents didn't care about what character she was in the movie. They're happy that she was even included in production. Sadly, the amount of security isn't going to help her out of the trap she put herself in. In one of the scenes they were filming, the man in the suit snapped, going after the Missouri puppet, biting into it. After realizing that the moth was a puppet, he would go ballistic and charge after the woman in the suit. Oh, they're doing this again, aren't they? The stick figure is really odd. The man in the suit charges forward against the other suit. The larvae suit had plenty of headroom for her to duck down, but that won't stop the man from charging deeper. While her head gets bit and her parents see everything, they try to intervene, and then it cuts out. Okay, are they gonna get me now? Oh man, that's, oh, they were both mauled to death by the man in the suit. This audio is sick! Okay, I've been ragging on it, but that audio is good. After mauling them, the man in the suit would immediately try to protect the larvae suit, but production crew were ready this time. With tasers, they stunned him away from the larvae suit. In some fit of rage, he barges through security and escapes. There was a team that was quickly dispatched to catch the man in the suit. 4 men were tasked to stay with the larvae suit, wanting to try and get her out of the suit. The spy was in the team to get the man in the suit. It took an hour to find the man in the suit. They saw him looking around the forest as if he was just wandering around and looking at nature, as if he was calm. The calmness broke as it saw the people trying to capture it. The man in the suit was surrounded. Then it would start to shake violently. He twitched as a sudden sound, as if he was vibrating. It vomited a red boiling liquid, presumably its own blood. The audio is effective. Okay, sometimes they have effective audio with this shit, because that's kind of gross. I don't feel creeped out, I feel gross hearing that audio. It's probably a last resort the creature had, but somehow they had a hold of the beast and took it back. The spy took a picture of what was left. Okay. What is... Oh, it's a picture of the scene. Okay. They left quickly to go put the man in the suit into a secure place. Like I said, too much space between scenes, honestly. They feared the worst coming back. If you give people just enough time to linger, it just kind of, the effect starts to wear off a lot. This is what they expected. Okay, here's another one of those visual things they were showing again. This is what they found. Okay. Okay. What did they find? Like I said, and then they cut it out. Okay. Are they gonna jump me? Are they gonna jump me? Are they gonna do anything? Okay, they're gonna play audio. I guess they're not gonna jump me. Oh, I guess it's supposed to be like it's a moth thing? Okay. I've got several updates on what had happened after the Missouri incident. 7 important things happened during that. The spy had passed by a room where a Toho executive and a government figure were talking. They're talking about the current state on the matter. Talking about the cocoon, the current state Gojira was in, the news, etc. The most important detail I got from that was that I finally knew who was helping him along with hiding this. Secondly was the cocoon. The cocoon, or chrysalis, was forming in one of the warehouses that stored the props for filmmaking. They got people to try and take it off, but when touching the cocoon, it sprayed an orange gas that flooded the room, presumably being something radioactive or poisonous. Thankfully, no one got hurt. They evacuated the warehouse. Instead of removing it, they wanted to keep it. Studying purposes, question mark? I'm very agitated about this whole situation. They're doing stupid little mistakes that ruin other people's lives. Thirdly, scientists or specialists arrived on the scene where the man in the suit released his blood, expecting the same puddle from before, but they were met with this. Oh, is it like something growing or what? That looks kind of AI generated, dude. It gotten so bad that they needed people in hazmat suits so they could come closer to the puddle, quote unquote. As they looked at the puddle, they realized they needed to shut down the area. They were too afraid to touch the substance, so they closed down the area. Fourthly, somebody at the scene of the puddle said they could have seen an eyeball in the foaming puddle. They weren't too sure to believe their claims, thinking it could have been a hoax. They weren't taking any chances, looking closer if they could find the eye in the puddle. They weren't successful for finding the eye in the puddle. The area around it was shut down. Fifthly, I found out that they were going to make another movie despite what is going on. Sixth, I've gotten a mail from one of my daughters. Okay, me, mommy, you, camera, and pointing at something else on the left. I don't know what that's supposed to be. We miss you, Daddy. Something word out. Dear so-and-so, I have worried about you. If supposed to be are something as you are okay? What if I can't read it? It's hard to read. It's way too scribbly for me to read. I missed them. I'm stuck here, only here to show what happened. I want to go home, but I can't. Last thing I got updated on was getting a concept art for what the new monster would be like. This time I'm going to try and intervene. I can't let this happen, not for the 3rd time. Toho decided to be more careful and cautious during filming their next film. Their plan was to make a semi-puppet semi-suit. The reason for this is to possibly confuse the man in the suit. Toho had been testing with new materials that would be resistant to heavy damage. Materials consisted of redacted, and redacted. The lower body would have this toughened material. The head and neck, however, were made for puppeteering, meaning they wouldn't be made for this material. Most other kaiju were in the film were puppets, learning from their mistakes from last time the larva for Mothra was now a puppet. This time I will intervene. Oh, dude's got like a double barrel? Is that like a over-under or is that a double barrel? Like a side-by-side or an over-under? I can't tell. It looks like some sort of shotgun. I know it sounds risky to go to workplace with a shotgun, but this one thing needs to be put down once and for all. If they're in Japan, aren't guns like heavily illegal and restrictive there? Or like you can't even own a gun like at all in Japan as far as I know. His appearance changes. I'm not sure how. It might be Toho's doing. Toho's team were incredibly confident about this plan. I like it. Hey, I like where this is going. However, the confidence was put to the test. They only had one last thing to film. The man in the suit was behaving properly because of heavy security. See, I like the effects they're doing. The man in the suit couldn't possibly take a bite out of the suit actor because of the toughened material. However, they had forgotten about one thing. According to how it was built, the neck and head were the most vulnerable parts. Neck and head was supported by the suit actor's arms and hands. There was a contraption that makes it so the suit actor would pull on a lever to open the mouth of Gajira. In one of the last shots, the man in the suit would just stay there, not moving. Then he would start to shake violently. The team on the set tried to do something, but the suit actor for Ghidorah got too close. The man in the suit would bite onto the head of Ghidorah. I guess that's them showing? Okay, yeah. The man in the suit would puke the same red boiling substance from before in the Ghidorah suit's head. This acidic substance ran through the suit actor's arm that supported the neck. This was when I started to enter the studio. However, some of the workers there were confused. Probably because they're going to work with a shotgun and it's illegal, I'm pretty sure. They might be confused about me bringing a guitar case, the shotgun I brought being inside of it. Okay. They stopped me and asked me a question, where have you been? I asked, wasn't I fired? You never were, they replied. As I barged through ignoring their comment, I realized that the set they were in had a power box in the room. He must have noticed me because after puking his acidic blood in the head of the Ghidorah suit, he faced the power box. It happened so fast. It's unsettling. I'm tingling a bit. Oh no. They actually got good with it? Is this real footage though? It kinda looks rendered? I can't tell. I like it though. Hey, I like this part. It's good. It's creepy. I'm kind of feeling it. Where is he running through though? Like where? Oh, that's rendered for sure. Okay, there's the gunshot. Okay, what type of studios would look like this though? This looks like the back rooms or something. Or like SCP-087? Was that the one that was like stairwells and everything? That kind of looks like that too. So he shot the Ghidorah suit, I'm guessing, and that's what the photo is supposed to be? Oh, the eyes are glowing. And the screen is flickering. It's kind of creepy, but honestly, it's not doing that much for me. Oh, it flashed something for a minute. Oh, now it's back. See, I like the effects they're using for like... I like this, but they really haven't been doing this all this time. The inconsistency is kind of wild. See, I like the effects. I wish they did that more. I wish they did the audio and visual. That's it. That was the, I don't know if they're setting up for another part, but it kind of felt like it, didn't it? That was the 12 parts that they at least have uploaded right now, but it's been like, what is it? That was uploaded in June. So it's been like 8, almost 9 months since they uploaded it, but I don't know. That'll be, that's it for the man in the suit. So honestly, it feels like the quality kind of, it does like a dip. Like it kind of like it starts off high and then goes down and then slowly starts kind of going back up. And then, but I don't know, it never really hits the heights of like, the first two were actually, I feel like the first two were pretty decent. And then some of the other ones had moments, but I don't know, this one really didn't hit the high highs I was hoping it would hit. The first video, Godzilla Suit Encounter, was actually really good. That one that thoroughly creeped me out. And I think Godzilla Suit Incident was also pretty good. So I feel like after that, it kind of just went down, and then near the middle, it felt like it was going somewhere, and then near the end, it kind of felt like it was going somewhere, but honestly, it never really goes anywhere. It feels like build up leading to nothing most of the time. Not to diss the guy who made it. Obviously, I couldn't really make something like this. I probably wouldn't attempt to make something like this. I think the visual and audio were effective at points, but I feel like it was just missing elements at points. Like at some points, the text was scrolling too fast for me to read, and at some points there was too much time to read the text, and so it felt like you're just sitting there waiting for something to happen. The pacing was off, is what I'm looking for. Once you lose the momentum, I guess is what I'm looking for. Once you lose that momentum to where the viewer's like, well, I'm waiting for something, what's going to happen? Like, I'm just waiting for something to happen to me. Once you lose the momentum, it's hard to get back, and so once the viewer's kind of like going like, oh man, I'm just waiting for some shit to happen, and they're not on edge or anything, you just kind of lose it. That was The Man in the Suit. Decent overall. Not as good as the Smile Tapes though, but thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you. Stay chill.